Mic check. Good morning. This is the morning announcements with Bomani Armah on July 4th, 2023. We are pouring libations for Walter F. White. We are listening to Frederick Douglass's famous 4th of July speech. We are recognizing the Republic of Burundi Independence Day, the Republic of Rwanda Independence Day, and the Democratic Republic of Somalia Independence Day. And we are hearing from Patrick Washington as he waxes poetically about the work he does with words, beats, and life. Make sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Go to the video details for links to anything that we discussed in the show. Let's get started.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audio visual dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasions a few moons away. I'm counting rotations to watermelon day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3, peace.
All right, let's do the mic. 1, 2, mic check, mic check, 1, 2. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armah on Tuesday, July 4th, 2023. I am Bomani Armah, and we are 31 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. We are here to honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Make sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. Shout out to my partners broadcasting the morning announcements, including Bloom Bars, Story Tapestries, and Sankofa Video and Books. Go to the links in the description to find out more. Let's get into our libation. Today's libation is for Today's libation is for Walter Francis White. July 1st, 1893 to March 21st, 1955. An American civil rights activist who led the NAACP from 1929 to 1955. He was also a journalist, novelist, and essayist. He acted as James Weldon Johnson's assistant national secretary and traveled to the South to investigate lynchings and riots. Being fair-skinned, at times he passed as white to facilitate his investigations and protect himself in tense situations. White succeeded Johnson as the head of the NAACP. Under White's leadership, the NAACP set up its Legal Defense Fund, which conducted numerous legal challenges to segregation and disenfranchisement, including the Supreme Court ruling in Brown v. Board of Education, 1954. Let's read this Walter F. White quote. I am a Negro. My skin is white, my eyes are blue, my hair is blonde. The traits of my race are nowhere visible upon me. This is an incredible deep statement and place to be in life. Let me read this quote again from Walter F. White. I am a Negro. My skin is white. My eyes are blue. My hair is blonde. The traits of my race are nowhere visible upon me. My knowledge of this brother is criminally low. It is amazing to think of the stories he was told as he investigated lynchings, looking racist in the eyes as they tell you about torturing people, not knowing they are one of your people. Not knowing because your eyes are blue and your hair is blonde, to float in and out and in between the social construct that is race during Walter White's time was an invaluable skill. He sat behind Truman as he addressed the country about race because as the head of the NAACP, he helped guide his positions. I hope to learn more about him as I go. Right now, thanks for your contributions, Mr. Walter White. Let's pour a libation for Walter White. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flame still flickers. We pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, today's libation is for one Mr. Walter Francis White. The fight for liberation in America. Walter F. White was on the front line as an investigator and the head of the NAACP. As you know, today is Tuesday, July 4th. Also, when this nation celebrates its Independence Day, my favorite thing to do on Independence Day, American Independence Day, is to remember Frederick Douglass's speech, "What to the Slave is the 4th of July." I am about to play for you and you see Howard Zinn on the stage with him. I'm about to play for you James Earl Jones reading "What It to the Slave is the 4th of July," a speech Frederick Douglass gave during slavery, July 5th, 1852. Here we go.
Fellow citizens, pardon me, and allow me to ask, why am I called upon to speak here today? What have I, or those I represent, to do with your national independence? Are the great principles of political freedom and of natural justice embodied in that Declaration of Independence extended to us? And am I, therefore, called upon to bring our humble offering to the national altar and to confess the benefits and express devout gratitude for the blessings resulting from your independence to us? I am not included within the pale of this glorious anniversary. Your high independence only reveals the immeasurable distance between us. The blessings in which you this day rejoice are not enjoyed in common. The rich inheritance of justice, liberty, prosperity, and independence bequeathed by your fathers is shared by you, not by me. The sunlight that brought life and healing to you has brought stripes and death to me. This 4th of July is yours, not mine. You may rejoice, I must mourn. To drag a man in fetters into the grand illuminated temple of liberty and call upon him to join you in joyous anthems were inhuman mockery and sacrilegious irony. Do you mean, citizens, to mock me by asking me to speak today? What to the American slave is your 4th of July? I answer, a day that reveals to him more than all other days of the year the gross injustice and cruelty to which he is a constant victim. To him, your celebration is a sham. Your boasted liberty, an unholy license. Your national greatness, swelling vanity. Your sounds of rejoicing are empty and heartless. Your denunciation of tyrants, brass-fronted impudence. Your shouts of liberty and equality, hollow mockery. Your prayers and hymns, your sermons and thanksgivings, with all your religious parade and solemnity, are to him mere bombast, fraud, deception, impiety, and hypocrisy, a thin veil to cover up crimes that would disgrace a nation of savages. There's not a nation of the earth guilty of practices more shocking and bloody than are the people of these United States at this very hour. At a time like this, scorching irony, not convincing argument, is needed. Oh, had I the ability and could reach the nation's ear, I would today pour forth a stream, a fiery stream of biting ridicule, blasting reproach, withering sarcasm, and stern rebuke. For it is not light that is needed, but fire. It is not the gentle shower, but thunder. We need the storm, the whirlwind, the earthquake. The feeling of the nation must be quickened. The conscience of the nation must be roused. The propriety of the nation must be startled. The hypocrisy of the nation must be exposed, and the crimes against God and man must be proclaimed and denounced.
That was James Earl Jones reading the words of Frederick Douglass.
Yes, it was. James Earl Jones reading the words of Frederick Douglass. I am so blessed to be a part of that. That was What to the Slave is the 4th of July by Frederick Douglass. So let's keep this moving. Happy 4th of July to everyone. So friends, today is July 4th, but I wanted to recognize the Independence Day of 3 African nations. On July 1st, when I didn't have a show, 3 different African nations celebrate their independence. July is a busy month for the Africans. I'm looking at the end of June, end of July. There's a whole bunch of Independence Days, and I want to go through all of them. That means I'm also going to be putting my homegirl, Elsie Honey, to work today. She's going to play all three anthems for y'all. The first country celebrating its independence is Burundi. All right. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me slow down. I'm moving too quickly. Let me make sure y'all understand what y'all are watching. Once again, this is the morning announcements. Make sure you come through for Watermelon Day on August 5th, 2023. That's from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. That is our annual celebration of everything watermelon, everything red, black, and green. You got to come through Georgia Avenue, Sankofa Video and Books, the Pan-African Embassy, as I like to call it. And definitely make sure you support this wonderful artwork. This is the Watermelon Day t-shirt, officially done by James and Zudeka Terrell. Go to notarapper.com to find out more information about it. Make sure you plant a seed into this free outdoor block party where we bring people in and we educate them about the continent and about the diaspora. So I'm really looking forward to seeing y'all there. All right, let me slow down. Now, we can go ahead and recognize the Independence Day of Burundi. I want to make sure I give them their just due. Another red, white, and green. It's got some black in there a little bit, okay? So that's what triggered me, made me realize I forgot to say Watermelon Day. Let me let you know what's going on. The Republic of Burundi got its independence from Belgium on July 1st, 1962. To understand more, let us play the national anthem of Burundi. Friends, this is our friend of the show, Miss Elsie Honey. Friends, that was Elsie Honey playing the national anthem of Burundi. You know how we do on this show. Now I'm going to read for you the lyrics to the national anthem of Burundi, written by John Baptiste Tagohaja, Tahokaja, and Mark Barangabo. Our Burundi, gentle country, take your place in the concert of nations. Exceeding to independence with honorable intentions, wounded and bruised, you have remained master of yourself. When the hour came, you arose, lifting yourself proudly into the ranks of free peoples. Receive then the congratulation of the nations and the homage of your sons and daughters. May your name ring out through the universe. May your name ring out through the universe. Our Burundi, sacred heritage from our forefathers, recognized as worthy of self-government. With your courage, you also have a sense of honor. Since the glory of liberty conquered again, our Burundi, worthy of our tenderest love, we vow to your noble service our hands and hearts and lives. May God, who gave you to us, keep us keep you for us to venerate under the shield of unity in peace, joy, and prosperity. That is the national anthem of Burundi. Happy Independence Day to the people of Burundi. All right, friends, now let's go to the next country that we are going to recognize. The next country that we recognize in the national anthem for is Rwanda. Let me bring up the flag for Rwanda. Like I said, we got Miss Elsie Honey working really hard today. On July 1st, 1962, Rwanda gained its independence, and they wrote this national anthem that you are about to hear right now. Friends, that was the Rwanda national anthem, Rwanda in Ziza. Uh, yeah, that was amazing. It was written by Faustin Murigo and Captain John Bosco Hashakamana. I can't wait till I go back to East Africa and I get a chance to practice my East African names again so I can pronounce the names correctly. Friends, here are the lyrics to the Rwandan national anthem. Rwanda, our beautiful and dear country. Rwanda, our beautiful and dear country, adorned of hills, lakes, and volcanoes, motherland, would you be always filled of happiness? Us, all of your children, Abanyarwanda, let us sing your glare and proclaim your high facts. You, maternal bosom of us all, would be admired forever, prosperous and cover of praises. Invaluable heritage that God protects to you, you filled us priceless goods. Our common culture identifies us. Our single language unifies us. That our intelligence, our conscience, and our forces filled you with varied riches for an unceasingly renewed development. Our valorous ancestors gave themselves bodies and soul as far as making you a big nation. You overcame the colonial imperialistic yoke that has devastated Africa entirely and has your joy of your sovereign independence acquired that constantly we will defend. Maintain this cape, beloved Rwanda, standing we commit for you so that peace reigns countrywide, that you are free of all hindrance, that your determination hires progress, that you have excellent relations with all countries, and that finally your pride is worthy of your esteem. Friends, that is the national anthem of Rwanda. Happy Independence Day to the people of Rwanda. All right, friends, we have one more Independence Day that we need to recognize, and that would be for the people of Somalia. All right, Somalia also got its independence on July 1st. Unlike the other countries, this one got its independence from Britain. The other two got out of Belgian control. I'm bringing back Elsie, Honny to play for us the national anthem of Somalia. Here we go. Thank you. We had Miss Elsie, Honny working overtime this morning, playing all three of those national anthems. That was the national anthem of Somalia. That anthem was written by Abdullah Kwarsh. And I'm going to read for you the lyrics right now. All right. Any nation's flag bears its own color. The sky above us, does ours look like defects? It has none. Love it with candor. Oh, you white star, at your service we are. Superior you are in any part of our land. Be famous, O star, like the sun of the far. On the day you arose, our hearts you have, purified with pureness, O you our flag. Lord may not dim you, pray meet we in this night. The detached part of our forces of five, I beseech from God their return. You cause this fate that wrote for us to meet now. All right, that's the lyrics to the Rwanda national anthem. Happy Independence Day to the people. I'm sorry. Those are the lyrics for the Somalian national anthem. Happy Independence Day to the people of Somalia, to the people of Rwanda, and the people of Burundi. I'm really excited for you. You know, I love Black freedom and Black nationalism, so that, you know, that definitely strikes home. I definitely appreciate that. All right, friends, I want to do something about loving right now and taking care of the children. You know what the theme of the show is. So I'm going to show you my friend, a poet and an MC and a teacher that I've actually looked up to. When I first came on the scene of doing music, he was already doing it, and I decided to try to be like the good folks over there at the Poem C's doing it. I'm about to share with you Patrick Washington doing a poem about his work with a great organization called Words, Beats, and Life, where they work with young people and teach them culture and teach them how to turn their interest into businesses and do college, a whole bunch of stuff. Matter of fact, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna let Patrick tell you exactly what's going on. This is called 5 Seconds about Words, Beats, and Life.
In 5 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. This is for all of the kids who wither away in classroom boxes and cicada themselves out windows as soon as the teacher begins, leaving empty shells behind. The ones with voices that whine, "What's geometry really for? I'm never going to use it." Colossal kids that shrink under spotlights expecting to hear "Freeze! Stop!" But instead they hear "Go. Move. Now's your time." Always loosen up first. Deep breath, everyone. Inhale to up rock, pause to think. Exhale to MC, stare and don't blink. Don't you ever let them tell you that you need laser cartridges or high-priced anythings. All you need is your voice, your hands, comfortable shoes, a landscape, and the will. But you want geometry, so are all beats quadrilateral? Depending on the location of the center of rotation, can you tell me the diameter of this cameo record? Is there any symmetry to this picture? What is the radius of a 5th grader's windmill? How much area will these 4 cans of spray paint cover? Yes, the metaphors have always been 3-dimensional because we've been rocking this since Converse, y'all. We are WBL. Helping teens to discover their mutant power since 2002, like how to make canvas chromatically explode, how to freeze entire crowds in awe, or how to reach through milk crate portals, pulling historic singers back to life just to play with musicians of today. and it won't be easy. Some days, the floor will feel indifferent. Trains will break down and skip like cracked records, and friends, some friends will morph away into shadow, but then what? There's a long, hard walk back to your seat unless you show and prove. Stand on your own too. Ante up and let them know who's got the props. Snatch that diploma. Don't just get a job, create one. That's what we're given. The extra bop in your step as you stride into any cipher, any office, any art gallery, or across any stage to speak with conviction and with rhythm. To find colors and shades yet seen and still hidden. This is our mission. We are WBL. And we don't want you to just rock a crowd. We expect you to rock the entire world.
I swear I have the coolest show on the internet. All I do is highlight my friends and family and the great things Black people are doing around the world. That was Patrick Washington with In 5 Seconds, highlighting the work they do at Words, Beats, and Life. Friends, that is the show. So right now, I have to play the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. Here we go. Friends, that was Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. Happy 4th of July to everyone. There are 3 things that I want you to do today. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. At the count of 3, I need everyone to say peace. Throw up the deuces. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace. See y'all.
Now melon is sweet, the water is life. So every time we meet, I'ma give you a slice, cause I'm the watermelon man. I'm the watermelon man. I got the juice and plant the seeds. I reap the fruit and give you what you need, cause I'm the watermelon man. I'm the watermelon man. It's the watermelon man, reppin' red, black, and green. The county of PG sends you greetings from